guys, Joebizz34 back again with another review of this movie right here. Mike Myers as Austin Powers from The Man of Mystery. And this is represents him from the first movie. And the few clues to that is the outfit, even though he worn this outfit throughout the series, but the Burt Bacharach album. But this really is what gives it away, because we all found out he had written this book in the first movie. It's not mine, honestly. His penis pumping larger, which is hilarious that this was made. And this is the gentleman that goes by Velvet Morning, aka Scott Pettersen. And that's the original seller, who I just recently bought it from. So I guess he personalizes his COAs originally when you buy it from him directly. I got it secondhand just recently, right from Scott Pettersen. Or I should say done by Scott Pettersen, but I bought it off this gentleman. Shout out to Jason Beltram. And this is the full set, number 11 of 20. Still good authenticity. And this is the set that came with the penis pumping larger in the book. And also extra hands and stuff. His little pistol that he's holding right now. The album where the record does come out of the sleeve. And then this box, which is kind of cool, has the logo. It has him on the back. And inside this, there's like layers. And his glasses that are now on his face came in here. And then between that was the record. And then underneath at the very bottom was the book. I actually thought the book was missing for a moment until I looked one layer down. It's actually a pretty smart way to package it, because it's got cushion, like foam, so each item was stacked on each other but protected. Very cool. And to add a nice little touch that Scott did was he added this little thing to go around it, which is the symbol that he wears, and obviously that he has on right there. You could see his chain, which also comes with the set. So awesome set. I've always been a big fan of Austin Powers, and to be honest with you, I wanted this figure very badly when I saw it. I never owned a Scott Pettersen or a Velvet Morning. I guess he goes by aka Velvet Morning. I never owned a figure done by him before. I was tempted to get some other things like the Mad Max and other things he did, but I was always kind of late to the party, or I would discover it late. And I had a chance to get this figure when I saw him advertising it, and I almost pulled the trigger. But at the time, it was about like almost a year ago, I want to say, I was in a bad way and I really didn't have the money to spend at that time. So I resisted and I passed it up. But this is one of my favorites as far as comedies. I recently showed other comedy, icons that I originally picked up, like Ace Ventura. Haven't done a video with him in it yet, but you saw pictures on my Facebook page. And The Mask, both by Jim Carrey. And Jim Carrey was one of my favorite comedians with movies growing up. And Mike Myers was another one. I loved him as Wayne's World. I loved him on Saturday Night Live as Wayne's World and the movies. And I loved Austin Powers. And I especially love him as Dr. Evil. So I would hope that maybe Scott would at some point make that too, to kind of complement and go with this. But this figure is very impressive. The suit feels kind of velvet leaf, so it's kind of ironic that he goes by Velvet Morning. The record, everything is very detailed. The chain is awesome. The tailoring and the shirt here and the material, very, very well made. Feels quality, feels custom, feels high end. The shoes are nice. Like I said, it comes with extra hands and body parts that came with the figure body that he used. The certificate, everything is, too bad it doesn't have my name on here now, but it's a nice touch that when you bought it from him originally directly, that he personalized it with the name. So, unfortunately, it'll never have my name there, but, it is what it is. But at least it proves that, the seller I bought it from got it directly from him. So I guess that's a good thing. So just a lot of nice little details here. I love this. This is like probably the best gag of the set. And I can't imagine like not having this if you bought this. I know there was other versions where you can get the head and clothing set, I think, separately, or him without the full set, or all the stuff. But you got to have it with all this stuff with it. It just it's part of his lore, and pretty cool. So had a chance, saw Jason was selling this, and I had the opportunity. I had some extra money because I had sold some things recently, so I decided to pull the trigger and not let it get by me again. And I'm very happy I did it. The sculpt is great too, but the glasses are awesome. Obviously the glasses come off and you see his mouth and teeth. They're detailed. And another clue, again, that this is representing part one, besides the accessories, is, as you can see, he still has the bad teeth there, which later in the movie and the sequels, he did get corrected. So, again, great set. Came with the box here, had nice foam in it, all packed nicely. Very, very professional looking, like you would get from like other customizers like a Rain Man or Colt King or what have you. So very nicely done. This is an instant grail for me. The jacket's very nice. Like I said, it's got a good feeling to it, but very tailored very nicely to fit the body. Not too thick, not too thin. It's very nice. Has a nice feel to it, and the buttons and the clasp here kind of like connect almost like a magnet, where you can kind of just clip them on and they kind of hold. So you can have the open or the jacket, or the the closed or the open jacket look, is what I was trying to say. And underneath there, if I can separate it now, you can see the belt that he's got underneath. So all the details are there. Very nice. Anyway, great addition. Just wanted to show his figure off, and that's it for now. Till next time, Joebizz34. Peace out. Well, I just wanted to switch gears and show him down in my basement, where he will be displayed completely, where it's very fitting for him to be. He's home with his comrades that he fits right in with. Okay, maybe not. I'm just kidding. Coming soon. I'm just joking. I just did this as a goof to kind of make people like, what? He doesn't belong with these guys. But yeah, baby, he loves everybody. So he's getting along with all the hard guys. Now, this is just a placeholder. I just have him here for now till I get some space cleared to put him in my detail for one of my display cases. But I thought it would be kind of funny to show him with my horror guys. But just to give you guys a little bit of a surprise ending here. The next video I'm going to be working on is something I've been meaning to do for a while. Oh, snap. Anyway, that's it for now. Peace out.